Thank you for loving me, Dana, for honoring my feelings and not forcing me to push them down, not forcing me to pretend that I don't have thoughts, for not expecting me to be perfect throughout this journey. Thank you for your support. I truly appreciate that you've made room for me no matter what. I truly want to be it all for you, as strong as and as tall as the highest building, but today I feel a tad bit defeated. I just don't see the means to the end. I don't know how we'll navigate this one, and I can't even start to muster up a plan. We're at the will of God, for real, yet again. Well, we've been at his will since we left Houston on 11/14. Wow, can you believe we left almost 3 weeks ago to the day? A whole month you've navigated on faith, the love people have for you, and your trust in God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you, ancestors. Your provision and protection don't go unnoticed. I'm proud of you, Dana, and happy for you. God's going to blow your mind. Just a little while now. You got this. So after I wrote that first message in the morning, I just kind of let myself navigate throughout the day. And I talked to some of the people that lived at the hostel, and I just, kind of just grounded myself and found some good energy so that I could change my emotion. And as I stated in my last video, I've never attempted anything, but we're all human. In this life, it gets a little bit overwhelming. You have people who make millions or trillions of dollars who are sad, and people who have nothing, who don't even know where to begin to acquire the things that they would like to experience. So what I really want to focus on, though, is my self-talk. And I kind of talked about this while I was in Hawaii on my stories, while I was posting on my Instagram. And I started, practicing self-talk in 2010 when I joined this company called Amway as an independent business owner. So they're a multi-level marketing company. It's where I learned most of my business skills from. And, they suggested books and different tapes, audios, and things of that sort. And most of the gurus talk about positive self-talk and, reprogramming your subconscious mind. And I think it's important that we speak to ourselves, tenderly and with kindness, and that we navigate this world knowing that if we don't have anybody, we have ourselves. So I always encourage myself. I always speak highly of myself. I always speak highly to myself. And I was raised by two parents who are very confident people. They experience their highs and their lows. But as far as their outward comfort with being, they're two of the most Harlem niggas you ever seen in your life, okay? But they instill, great confidence in me. They always call me beautiful, and my daddy calls me pretty girl to this day. And they always knew their word, the both of them, So I was raised by people who poured into me and who also demonstrated to me how to have confidence, real confidence, like internally and externally, know who you are. But as you become and you grow in this world, and you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, you're constantly, looking at the accomplishments, the material accomplishments of others, and wishing that you had that, or feeling like, you're so different from them, and not being sure of why you can't, for some reason, sustain what you're creating. I've been on my own since I was a little girl. I started working technically when I was like 9 years old. I used to pack bags at the grocery store, and I started braiding hair when I was 9 for my neighbors, for their kids. They would, give me like $40, $50 to do their kids' hair when I was very small. So I understood what it meant to earn for myself for a long time. And what really has helped me, and I keep saying this, but I encourage you all to really look into your human design, because Human design is a tool that helped me to identify my purpose, that told me about my character traits, and just provided me some clarity on how to navigate this world with my own energy as an individual, right? And I know a lot of people are into like astrology and, you know, different matrices like DISC and love languages. But those things all tell you a little bit about yourself, but they don't tell you how to leverage your individuality, whereas human design does. So as I stated in a previous video, as a 3-5 projector, 3-5 being the life experimenter, 3-5, you know, being someone who has to go into the valleys to get the information, to tell other people about it. Like, that's literally my purpose in this life, is to live life and to share it with others. Highs and lows are going to be a very pivotal part of my life, of my human experience. Now, I don't have to go as low as I've been as far as being able to have, you know, my sustainability and material wealth, because I understand now who I am. I understand how I create. I understand, you know, how to sustain myself. So my next peak is going to be a peak, baby. Because I'm doing the groundwork, and because there was a lot of hurt and pain that I had to undo and heal from in order for me to be truly prepared to possess all the gifts and all the, you know, abundance that God's intending to give me. So, you know, the program that I created, the Shifting Her Mindset Mastermind, really helped my clients to get to the root of their fear, to identify the trauma that they have that has been holding them back. And this is work that I did with my own mentor, right? So understanding the power of leveraging someone else's experiences as a means to navigate your own life helps us to really save some time, but also gets us to really uproot what's keeping us stuck and what's in the way of our being able to create the lives that we desire. So because I was constantly creating since I was 9 years old, because I was creating life based on my survival, I never was really able to get to heal, right? So I'm constantly turning my wheels, and whatever energy you're creating in, that's what energy you're going to, you know, forward and build up whatever life you're creating for yourself. So everything that I had beyond the point of me leaving my corporate job, leaving Houston, Texas, and heading to Hawaii, you know, was kind of a false reality, a reality built on fear, a reality built on, you know, scarcity, and in an energy that I don't even want to have my life be in. But I wasn't consciously creating my life. I was just existing in it as a means to try to stay alive, right? Constantly hustling, putting myself in circumstances and situations that I didn't necessarily enjoy, because first of all, I didn't know my human design. So I was entering spaces that are not even in alignment with who I am naturally. But also because I needed to feed myself, or I needed to pay bills, or, you know, just this constant ick behind my effort, which made my experience as a human being unpleasurable. So now that I am aware and I'm conscious of what I'm creating, my experiences is going to be much different, right? So it's important that I continue to nurture myself through speaking kindly to myself, by having patience with myself, and by making space for me to feel and to heal. That's my responsibility, all right? That's up to us. So I share this with you just to encourage you to do the same, and to let you know that if you need support, I'm here for you. If you're looking for a mentor or someone who understands, you know, pain and has endured, I'm here for you. So like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at simply_DP. And again, thank you for being here with me.